My hope is actually more representation. Like, of course, we've come a long way since the beginning, but I think that it would be interesting to see how much more we can push for it. Hi, my name is Maya Houston, and I'm a story editor on Batwoman. Story editor is technically kind of a second level, basically one step up from staff writer, which is the entry staffing level for writers' rooms. And it's about the same amount. You just get a little bit more responsibility, a little more of your hand in things such as like casting and the such that your showrunner can trust you with. I've been very excited just to be a part of the introduction of Ryan Wilder. As a Black queer woman myself, it was very emotional when I got the news that I was going to be staffed on the show and getting to write for someone that I could identify with on so many different levels, and getting to just see her slowly and surely become Batwoman has been awesome and great. And I'm just really excited now that she has her place in this world to just see her take everyone down in season 3 and be the bad guys and be the Batwoman that everyone is expecting her to be. There's usually sometimes in shows either a token character who's kind of just like represents any kind of LGBTQ plus community. And honestly, I look at my friends and most of them are a part of the community as well. So I would love to see more shows that just kind of represent that. And of course, we have shows that are existing in TV and film, and I'm so thankful for them, but that's still a very small percentage compared to the amount of cis straight cast out there. I think the biggest misconception is the tendency to treat the LGBTQ plus community as a monolith. We're not. We're different people. Every person has their own story, how or if they came out, the intersectionality of their communities that they also belong to, and so forth. And I think lumping us together is more harmful than it does good, because it takes away what makes those specific identifiers special and unique, as well as strips us of our individuality. I'm just one perspective out of so many out there. Yeah, I think recently there's been more of a show of LGBTQ plus characters just existing in their worlds besides their sexuality or gender identity being their sole personality trait. And I think that's like just really great to see. Like, of course, we still want to honor that part of their identity and be authentic as possible. But I think it's just nice to get to be multifaceted characters outside of just that and getting to just like live and breathe in the world as we do in real life. I think that it's just really interesting that we have a lot of like gay characters on our show with Ryan and Sophie, but if you put them in the room and gave them the same question, they're not going to answer it the same. They come from different walks of lives. They have different experiences when it comes to relationships, when it comes to just their story. And I just love that we are able to paint them in a more diverse, multifaceted way, in a way that I feel like when LGBTQ plus members started to show up in TV shows and films weren't painted originally. I think there's very simple but concrete ways that you can show up for the LGBT community. I think a big thing is donating time and resources back into LGBTQ plus organizations and mutual aids. I think you should fight against discrimination and hatred and bias, even if we're not around to witness it. And that also includes addressing what may be your own prejudice and bias in yourself, even if it's uncomfortable to do so. And I think a big thing is making sure that your allyship is intersectional, because you should be fighting for everyone within those communities, especially the most marginalized of the groups. Because if your allyship isn't intersectional, it's not really allyship.